Hello friends, this video on correct usage of adverbs part 5 is brought to you by ExamFear.com. No more fear from exam. Never versus not. Now many a times people use never and not interchangeably. However, it is important that never is not a replacement of not. Never actually means not ever. So never is like a combination of not ever. Right, so obviously not ever and not cannot be the same thing, right? So please remember that never and not, they are not replacements of each other. Okay, here also another important thing is you should never use not at the beginning of a statement, so that is not allowed. Let us look at this example. I do not remember meeting her. I never remember meeting her. Now, when you talk about your remembrance, you mean to say that, okay, I do not remember. Now, when you say, I never remember meeting her, that actually means that you not ever remember meeting her, which actually doesn't make much sense. So, in this case, the first statement is correct and the second one is not, right? Similarly, whenever you are writing sentences where you want to write never at the beginning of a sentence, like for example, never tell a lie. So in this case, never is the correct word to be used. If you write not tell a lie, that is incorrect because not should never be used at the beginning of a sentence. Now, however, instead of never, you can use not ever. So not and never are not, they cannot be interchangeably used, but never and not ever can be interchangeably used. For example, I never wanted to be an engineer. This is a correct statement, but you can write the same thing like this. I did not ever wanted to be an engineer. So I think wanted is missing here. So I did not ever wanted to be an engineer. Right? So this is also correct. So if you really want to replace never with something else, you can replace it with not ever. Now you may ask that why did I put did? Because I not ever wanted to be an engineer. That is not the right way of writing. Correct? So when you actually use first person, so there you have to use do, did. So if you're talking about the present tense, you will have to use do or does. If you're talking about past tense, you will have to use did. So I did not ever wanted to be an engineer. That is correct. Now let's try a few corrections. I never think that dad will attend the party. So if somebody asks you that we have a party tonight, so is your dad going to attend the party? So what would you say? I never think that dad will attend the party. That's not correct. I do not think that dad will attend the party. My friend never remembered having attended a party better than this. My friend, now whenever you talk about remembering, so it is not that a person doesn't remember something forever, right? So therefore it is always good to use not in such situations. So you would say my friend did not remember. So my friend did not remember, because with did not you cannot use remembered. You would use my friend did not remember having attended a party like this, having attended a better party than this. Not ever had they seen so many guests in the house. So here, this is to some extent correct. Not ever had they seen so many guests in the house. Do you think so? Because we said that not ever together can be used instead of never. But is this correct in this case? This is not, because I also said that not should never be used at the beginning of a sentence. So therefore, a better way to write this is never had they seen so many guests in the house. Had the word never been somewhere in the middle of the sentence, for example, they had never seen so many guests in the house. In that case, we could have written they had not ever seen so many guests in the house. So when we talk about not and never, there are a few things you need to remember. Never means not ever. Correct? Okay. So use never or not ever only when you want to say something which you do not do forever or which you do not do always. Secondly, never can be used at the beginning of a statement, but not cannot be used at the beginning of a statement. Right? Never and not should not be used interchangeably. So these are the three important things to be noted with regards to not versus never. Thank you. Please visit ExamFear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.